Hey, good evening, Complexity. This is Rock. Merry Christmas. By the time you guys see this, have a Happy New Year. Hopefully, all's going well as you guys enjoy your vacations. So, this game here is from a couple weeks back during your Nexomania tournament. Looks like you guys did a flipperoo on who was tank and who was DPS, which is cool. I'll follow around Durna for the majority of this game here today. So let's get to Durna Cam. So as we kind of load in and do stuff here, just a couple key things to remember about Battlefield of Eternity. Battlefield of Eternity comes down to essentially who has the race. If you have the better race, you will be able to dominate the play as far as moves, motives, whatever. Because if you are the ones, ooh, that's a little dangerous. Looks like you'll be okay. As you get together and review your stuff, hold on, give me 2 seconds. Okay, so as you're as you're picking BoE, whoever has the faster race has the ability to call the shots. Because if you have the faster race and you macro correctly, you just get to run over the enemy team. You don't have to fight them, you can just race. But looking at the draft, this is still a little dangerous for you. Looks like they didn't focus up though. Good peels from Luigi. So based on the draft, they flat out they win race. They will win race every single time, assuming they pick the right talents. I see Exterminator, I see Amateur Opponent, I see Iron Fist, so you guys just lose race. So knowing that you lose race, the question becomes how do we counter? How do we do something about this? Luigi's going to try and save you. Oh, man. Yeah, they don't have enough DPS based on what they picked for their race. Oh, they double supported. Oh, I missed that. Okay. So they double supported and alled in on race. So their team only wins if they win the objective. So you guys need to be able to get a pick so fast that their double support doesn't matter. Yes, Karazim technically is a DPS in this form. You know, when he's got his E up with Iron Fist, he's essentially a Grey main. But I digress. But it's only when his E's up. So, yeah, they want to race. They just want to win by race, and they want to out-sustain you. Which is weird. I don't know why they picked Garrosh. And I know Garrosh is a counter to Diablo, but I would not have picked that. See, yeah, he just took way too much damage there, taking a lot of free poke, and Garrosh was off on the side trying to get a gank, and he just didn't get it. And they just needed to get healthy. That was very silly of them. Because the two healer types they have are both sustain healers. They're not burst healers. So they want long, drawn-out fights. Yeah, this is kind of an awkward game for them. But whatever. Okay, so as we're loading in, we see that they have the better race. They have double support, so we want to make sure that our macro is ahead. Right now, Rainer's been missing. Rainer's showing bottom, so we want to make sure we get this camp. You want to do that camp there around 2:15, so that way it's ready in time for the objective, and you can time it perfectly. Okay, I see a gank here. Wait for the swap. Oh, that's unfortunate. The unstoppable frames from the swap was actually well played by him. Okay, so we have 20 seconds. We're running to camp. Durna really doesn't need to be up here with Bloody. Like, I know you want souls, but you're going to be way too low health to be able to attack or defend here soon. And these two can't really do the camp by themselves quickly. They can do it, yes. They just can't do it fast. And Li Ming's already doing homework. Yeah, you should have probably backed up a while back. They're doing their camp too at the same time. Okay. So neither team is really organized or ready for the Immortal, which is fine. So my question to the team here, as you load in, we have Diablo just TP'd home. We have Arthas that's a little bit more than half health. We have Ming answering bottom. Lucio's got a tap soon, and Vitals is doing fine. What's the call? What does the team need to do on this first Immortal? Are we defending? Are we racing? Are we doing homework? What should we be doing? regardless of what we did, what should we be doing right now? So take a couple seconds to kind of everyone write down their own little answers. So in my opinion, we are just really behind on macro. We didn't play this very well. We should have taken this camp earlier. We went for a gank up here. It's unfortunate it didn't land. And then because we went up here to try and get a gank, they got this camp down here that now needs to be cleared. They outrace us if everyone's on it. Right now, we have to assume that everybody's close to on it or near on it because no one on the map is showing. So I would think your best bet is defense. They actually have very tiny arms, right? Their furthest racer poke is going to be an RDQ. So they can't really hit the Immortal well. Despite that they can race it well, they want to race when they're uncontested. They don't want to actually, like, race while you're together. So if you can find that opportunity, you could probably do a lot. So I would go straight to defense, where I would put everyone on defense, but whoever your best clearer is down here to get this cleaned up. So what do? So we find all 5 of them racing. We're trying to defend. Bloody gets thrown in deep, but it doesn't really matter because they're not focusing him because they want to race. Yep. Okay, so now we're 5. Once again, what do we want to do? So from Diablo's perspective here, we're looking to try to defend. We're pushing in, trying to scare them out. Bloody gets blown up. And Diablo's not going to be able to get a kill. Oh, we did get one. Wow. That was all Ming damage, I guess. Wow, this Lily just stood in a stun twice? Okay. Yeah, you guys should not have gotten that many kills. The Artemis one was definitely, he was not able to do stuff, but they stood in that stun. Like, Lily should never get hit by a stun. So, I like that you're aggressively warding and trying to find stuff, Derna, but just remember that, like, you literally are not, you're not going to win this. Right? Oh, the whole team's coming back. Okay. Oh, that was a good look. Another good look. Tower shots is scary. Luigi's probably dead. Yep. So yeah, we can't be pushing for that if we still are planning on having people race, right? Like, we can defend, but we can't chase. If we're going to defend, a lot of the time when you defend, you want to punish clumping and chokes, which you guys have the ability to do, or punish them by making them stand in the immortal stuns. Like, Diablo is actually really good for this because you can wallbang and then flip them into the stun circle, and then they'll be stunned forever. So, ooh, that was a really good... Oh, okay. He already used the throw. You can Q here on your way out. Didn't need it. Alright, Lucio just rezzed. That's a good wallbang. Alright, not bad. Like, honestly, you guys weren't going to win the race, right? That was part of what we established before we started. So before this Immortal lands... Oh, we just face checked a bush. Use your Fire Stomp. Fire Stomp is the best scouting tool Diablo has. Oh my gosh, these guys. Okay, he threw him out. These people are, like, standing in Ming orbs. It's outrageous. Okay, just remember, use your Fire Stomp to scout bushes. Looking at towns real quick. Final Cut. Shield Shards. Okay, he didn't build the right Artemis build, so you're going to be able to kill him a lot in this game. Only thing right so far is amateur opponent. Okay, QQ. Feast on Fear, and then W's. Okay, we'll see if you go full W build here as we ready up. Q build for Gathering Storm. That's fine because we're not racing. And then you're going to take Boomerang. And then Power Hungry. And from the defensive... Yeah, I think Orb build's okay from the defensive position. If you know that you're not going to be able to race, Orb build's fine. Because you're going to get lots of hits on the defensive side. Technically the race build is Q build, but... it doesn't really matter if you're not racing. Can you punish that? Nope. Okay. Try not to throw your flips unless you know you're gonna have that follow-up on that. Cool. So after all of that, right? They won the race. How are we looking structure-wise, XP-wise, right? So we're up on, we're behind on minion XP, but that's just because they got an extra wave cleared while we were trying to catch back up on defense. But nothing to write home about. Mercs are even. structures are even, passive is even, right? You guys are really close to this game. Only thing you're lacking right now is just keep minion experience, and that's because we had to full defend his 5, and they, after they got a kill, and then they came back and did that. So, yeah. Not too bad. I'm going to start speeding the game up a little bit as we get ready to go through this. So we're looking to take a camp. That's fine. There's 2 bottom. There's a good gank attempt from 0 down there. Looks like it was unsuccessful. I'll have to take a look and see if you zoomed into vision. Wow, that orb should not have hit. Okay, looks like he's going to live. Yeah, these guys are just eating orbs. They're not playing around Ming very well. They're very melee heavy, which is, you know, what part of what they're drafted in those tiny arms talking about before. They took their camp bottom. I think that's illegal. They should not have been able to get that camp bottom. You have 2 people down here, and they have at least 3 top. You guys should have known they were on that camp and either called for help or been able to push that. If Artanis... Did Artanis get this for free? Yeah, Artanis essentially got this for free. Like, Monk's on this camp, so he wasn't helping. Yeah, you 2 should have been watching for him, besides just sitting in lane. But, that's okay. Alright. Diablo's looking at the camp. Oh my gosh, Diablo, that's a super deep invade. You've got Luigi to help, but... You're just scouting. If you wanted to scout, you can fire stomp without walking past it. Because walking past it, if they would have been there, they would have killed you. Yep, that's a dangerous bush. And you're gone. That happens. You gotta make sure that we barrel roll away, use our Q, play a little bit safer when we have rotation vision. So we're stuck clearing. They get the first race. They pretty much get halftime for free. We want to... Wow, they even used Hyperion here. I don't know if you guys forced that out of them or that's a mistake from their end. But either way, we want 10s. And so if we needed to soak one more wave here to get 10s, that's fine. Right? Like, we're going to get it either way. But, like, they just blew Hyperion and it didn't even hit the Immortal. So that's a big error on their part. And so, once again, we're going to try and defense. We're going to look for a kill. Okay. Dern is in, Apoc's out, 7-Sided's out. Oh, we just pulled him out of that stun, but we still got him. That's the reset, though. That's what Ming needs. That's a double. All right. Yeah, so work on kind of the coordination of what the engage is, because, like, we wall-banged and Apoc'd, which got us the first stun, and then we pulled them out of the laser from Falstead. And then the roots were on point from Arthas, so I was able to make sure that we got what we needed there. So, once again, we got our kills, so now we're on defense. This is the hard part about playing a defensive comp when they're that heavy into race. Because, see right there, if you would have waited, you could have flipped him into the stun instead of him getting away there. Like playing a defensive comp here. Wow, this brainer deserves to die. Yep, you kill him for free. Oh, good throw by Garrosh. So, this is what I mean by the team that has the better race controls the momentum of the game. Like, these guys are fighting you way too much. If they would just race, instead of, like, brawling you over here, they would get the Immortal. Every Immortal would be a win, which means every building they push will be a win. But they're fighting you a lot. Like, this is way overextending. Like, they're sure they can maybe get the bird, but they really shouldn't be fighting you. And Ming's getting free chip damage. Okay, we're getting ready to defend. Need to be watching for potentially Hyperion coming back up. Need to be looking and seeing what they want to do. That Kerasim's up too far. Okay, cool, you 7-sided, but... Okay, yep, you're fine. So, I expect a Hyperion here, because they're not going to get the building without it. Yeah, see, this is funny. They win the race, but they have such tiny arms, they cannot push up. They needed to switch out Kerasim for someone that's got more range. Wow, and they Hyperion this camp? This is a 4v5. Oh my gosh, they interrupted the bird. They're split on what they want to do. You get one kill here. I think they get 2. Wow, the laser got a reset. The laser's going to get another reset. I think you're just out of mana. You had another reset. Wow. That's pretty funny to get 3 lasers. So, we took that fight 4v5, guys. Don't do that. Right? Like, yes, they're pushing for that camp, but we got we have Arthas top. Don't take the 4v5 when we know that that's what they want. Man, this Whiskey Jack is just trying to die. Oh my goodness, 0. Okay. Got cooldown on that. We're still pushing too far forward. We have no vision of them. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have the gank. Nope, he's blinded out. Yeah, be careful. I understand you're tanky Diablo, but like, wait for your damage to get there if you get that engage. Good job getting the camp on time this time. It shouldn't take you 20 seconds to clear the camp as long as everyone's helping. We're not all helping though. Okay, so now we're not going to be in position. So the whole point of this map is you need to be able to get camps on time, have lanes cleared, and then be able to defend or race as per your win condition. And since we don't have the race advantage, we are the defenders. It's automatically that way. So we got our camp. They got theirs first. Oh boy. And now they're ganking Ming bottom. Yep, and Ming's dead. Because they got done first. Even if we didn't know that they were there or whatever. The fact that they got the camp first means they can rotate first, which means they can do what they want. Okay, so we're trying to defend 4v5. That's a good stun there. It's a good APOC. It's a lot of good damage on Russian Jedi. Wow. Did Lily not take cups? Did cups get interrupted? I feel like he shouldn't have died there. And this Artanis is too ham. He dies. Wow, you guys are winning this game because they're overextending and feeding you. Like, you just won a 4v5. Okay, let's slow it down for a sec. Okay. Okay, so they should be racing. This guy should not, he should not be up here trying to get kills right now. You're up 4v5. Defend your people that want to race. You win the race. They are down a player. Just defend your race. Both of these players are overextended and should not be diving the backline. Just flat out, this is not where you should be. Your win condition, if you are blue, is race. Why are you engaging? Why are you running? Okay. So, laser's going to hit 4, which is super good. So that's going to be a free reset. It's a good cleanse. That's a second laser. Russian Jedi is just on an island. Whiskey Jack is going to get out. Okay, so now it's a 4v4. What do we want to do? We have 2 people chasing north and 2 people chasing south. He's not chasing south. He's hunting for 0, and Shadow's trying to keep him alive. 0 barely lives there. Oh, Artanis got so greedy. Yeah, this overextended and greedy. Okay, so while that defense was happening, just pay attention to the macro on the map, right? Your top camp is getting their building, their camp is getting bottom building. Right? So they're answering the camp now because they've lost the halftime. So this gives you a chance to race your halftime. And you have Ming clearing the building bottom. This building's pretty much dead no matter what. They're clearing top. So you guys get the halftime. Okay. Where are we going now? Once again, pause your game if you need to and think, what should we be doing right now? You have race, you have defense, you have clear bottom, you have push tower. What should we be doing? In my opinion, you guys need to race. I know you don't win the race, but you're up a chunk. You want to race. This bottom camp is not gonna die. So I guess the question is how scared are you of this bottom camp? Because if the bottom camp has to be cleared, you cannot race, which means you go to defense. So during this halftime, we might want to just, you know, droop down Lucio with speed and clean this up, so that way we're ready for a full 5 defense. Let's see what we do. We look for a rotational kill. Did he really walk into you? Oh my goodness. You guys are winning this game from them making really bad mistakes. Looks like you guys had a pause, too, that happened in here, which is unfortunate. But he shouldn't have walked there. He should never, ever walk there blind without vision. He literally just walked into 4 players. But hey, you guys got the race. You're zoning them, zoning them, zoning them. Oh, man. Alright. You guys win the objective. That is an objective you should not have won. Calls to quickly backdoor this building while they're gone. I agree. Are we going to siege as 5 as bottom? Looks like we're heading there. Bird can fly if you want Bird to catch additional soak to get you 16s. Diablo... almost. APOC was a little raw. That doesn't. You really want to try and combo your APOC with your abilities. Building is shut down for momentarily. It may not be shut down for much longer. No kills happen. Building secured. That's a great route from Bloody. Yep, you die. Well done. Don't get thrown over the building here as you charge in. Okay, you pushed him through the building. Oh, and you're over the building. And you're dead. Yeah, anytime you play into Garrosh or Tannis, you have to watch out for getting thrown over the building. So, this is dead. Don't support it anymore. Oh my gosh, 0. Someone got trail pulled too. Okay, clear bottom. Take bottom camp. You guys get there for free. Yep, yep, yep. They're still down Rainer, so they can't really push in. Derna, check the bush. Yeah, Derna. If you're going to check a bush, check this bush. Don't waste your time here. There's nothing to ward here. Like, if they were closer, or they had their full team, like, Bloody would have just walked into a trap because there were 2 there. Obviously, like, they're not full, and they shouldn't be here. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to get a kill, and you got a stun. Root missed because we oversynced our abilities. I don't think... you shouldn't be able to kill Russian Jedi through double support. Or maybe you will. This Lily is not popping jugs, ever. Like, neither one of them should have died with jugs on. So, now they're making the same mistakes as you guys were making. Fighting 4v5, fighting not together, taking fights that don't make sense for your win condition. Bloody's gonna die here. He's tanking that tower way too much. Oh, man, that was a good cleanse and heal. Okay, they use Hyperion to defend. No, we shut down the building. That's a good APOC slow. Yep, well done. Good job. There you go. And that's game. You guys should be able to end here. They're down 2. Oh my gosh, they give you another one. Now you definitely end. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, good win. I'm glad you guys won. It is a good win. You guys were given this one on a silver platter. They made so many mistakes that enables you to get this win. This is not like, it's not that you guys didn't play well, but you guys did not land or do anything that actually forced a victory. They made mistakes that you capitalized on. And that's cool, and you know, some games are like that. But that is definitely not why. Like, this win is because of their throws. They should have properly executed their win condition, which was race. They even went double support to support their race, which is kind of awkward. But within their draft, if these 3 heroes, if Artie, Raynor, and Karazim are all on the Immortal, you will never win the race, which means you guys have to defend. You guys did defend, but instead of them using the macro pressure from their ability to, like, siege things like crazy with Raynor Exterminator and to push in while you have to go defend, and to, like, it's like they tried to dive deeper for your backline. Like, Artanis and Garrosh both were diving deep for backline when they really didn't need to be there. Like, that's not their win condition. Even if Garrosh gets a hook on somebody, like, what burst is coming out to kill that person? A Raynor Q? The only thing they have is a Karazim ult. That's their burst. And so you're telling me that you're gonna lock in, reduce your race to try and throw, stun, and 7-sided on someone. I don't like it. I think it's a mistake. So, you guys won this one because you're able to play defensive, punish their inability to play safe and their inability to race. Some bad Hyperion timings. I didn't see Jugs come out very often. So, yeah. So the TLDR for this one, if I had to realize or recognize something, is play to your win condition. If you know that you are going to be the one that is defensive, because we at draft, at start, we knew we were going to be defensive, we want to make sure that we've got our macro on point. Because if the lanes aren't cleared, if the camps aren't taken on time, we need to have that locked in. Because if it's not done, just like the first Immortal, they're going to blow you out of the water. Every Immortal that they got it to 25% health remaining. And then you guys started doing some damage to it. Like, until they made mistakes to where you could get kills, like, they were winning the objectives. And on BoE, the objective, unfortunately, is strong enough to win you the game. So, great job punishing them and capitalizing on the fact that they overextended and that their double support couldn't handle burst. Ming's got the burst, and with W build, we get lots of resets on those orbs on their super melee-oriented arms. No one on their team has super far range. The furthest range is a Rainer. So, okay, quickly looking at some talents and some other things to see if anything weird. On our side, all Fire Stomp. Yep. Okay, I like it. Boomerang, Hinterlands. Yep. That's fine. High Five, Wall Ride. Yep. Okay. No. All right, Cali boy. I know this is a fun one in quick match or whatever. Don't take this. Glass Cannon here is the only way you die. So, like, Glass Cannon legitimately is not what you need. This is the only way you die, is by reducing your health. I 100% disagree with this. You can take it other times. Like, it is just not good here. So, and then on their side, Earth Ally does not make sense. This is the wrong talent for them, too. Why would you take Earth Ally? Who's hitting you with physical damage from your team? It's all magic damage. That's wrong. Speed. Yeah, 6 cents. See, this is another thing. People don't read talents. Like, getting physical armor, like, is good, but, like, there's no physical armor coming out. Like, sure, you're getting stunned a lot, yeah. And rooted a lot, yeah. But if you're not reducing the damage from Li Ming, what are you going to do with this talent? So, and then Cleansing Touch. Okay. He did take Jugs. I just didn't see Jugs come out. Like, these guys went, like, blinding AAs, stopping AA stuff into a full magic damage team. Like, this is just a bad misdraft. And then what? What is this level 4, Garrosh? Oh, my gosh. Okay, I'm not going to analyze their talents. That's fine. Okay, last thing I want to look at real quick is just look at XP and stuff, so that way I can see how things went. So, damage, that's self-healing. That's the other talent I want. So, we ended up getting 10k XP, soak, 4 kills. Pretty evenly split. Jab on Lucio, keeping people alive. Yeah. Overall, my takeaway, they made more mistakes. That's why you won. So, execute your plan. Play safer. Watch out for being open. Watch out for Garrosh. And, yeah, good job punishing their mistakes. That's it. Have a good one.